morning, everybody. Welcome to your final Turning Point video of 2022. And usually we don't have a turning point on Saturdays, but with the ways this month has ended, we're ending up on Saturday. We have to have a one-day Saturday video, and then tomorrow we'll have a Sunday Turning Point video, which will start the new weekend series for January. So, and I don't remember what the thing is, but it's number 5. My favorite things, number 5, and the love your number 5. Love your God. Beginning with Matthew 22, 37, and 38, Deuteronomy 6, 4 and 5 is our recommended reading. Our turning point is from Augustine, and there's a footnote right there in that the first section. So, and in our Bible reading, I forgot to mention that at the closeout of the afternoon video, but we're finishing up the book of Revelation, chapters 20, 21, and 22, which we read. We did 22 on the afternoon video. That was the Revelation chapter in that one. So, but like I said there, if you followed along with the whole year of this turning point, minus the days I've missed, you probably would. I would have mentioned the ones that we missed, because you'll go back. You remember the last one that I did, and then up to the one that I come up with. I had to miss 2 days because of the swelling, jaw swelling, and then I missed one just this past Monday, just this past Monday, because of being Sunday night. I could not hardly speak when I was going to record the videos, so I couldn't do it. So I had to take Monday off. But Monday evening when I come back, I was able to speak. My voice was back in tow, and I went with it. I just pushed through it, and it held up. So, but if you have read through the Bible reading plan in this one the whole year, you remember what days it's supposed to be, then congratulations, you read through the Bible. See, the turning point only does just the one testament. Now, in the days of praise in the afternoon videos, you do one part Old Testament and one part New Testament. So we finished that one up today. It was finishing up the Old Testament with the book of Malachi, and then finishing up chapter 22 of Revelation. So we're ending up both testaments. Bam. That's the way that one does. You read one part Old Testament and then one part of the New Testament every day for the whole year. But the turning point has it from Genesis to Revelation the whole year. So whichever Bible reading plan that you choose to do from this one, then stick with it, and you'll read the whole Bible within the whole year. But if you have another reading plan, stick with that one. Don't worry. This is just for those that wanted a Bible reading plan. Follow along with this one. It'll be simple. So, but if you're excited about this final turning point of the year, this final video of the year, then smash that like button. Liking the video will help the video out in many different ways. And refer back to Friday's morning video for a better explanation of the light challenge. Because the one I did for the morning one for this one, for today, it kind of got too long of talking about it. So, but how was your day today? Are you looking? What are your plans for tonight? Are you planning on going to a party, going somewhere, ringing in the new year? Are you going to a friend's house? Are you just going to ring in the new year at home? What's your plans? And also, one thing, what is the most, what do they call that? The top thing you want to change in the new year. You may have 4 or 5 different things, but what is your number one thing you want to do? Let me know. And Happy New Year to Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. And when I get to close out, I'll make sure I give a shout out to everybody. So, like I normally do, so. But love, we started this series out on the first weekend was December 3rd and 4th. And we started off with loving your family. And then the next weekend, the 10th and the 11th, we talked about loving your neighbor. Third weekend of the 17th and 18th, we were loving your community. And then last weekend, Christmas weekend, we talked about loving your church. And then this one day weekend thing, we're going to love your God to finish it out. Matthew 22, 37 and 38 is our beginning verse. We're reading, our recommended reading is Deuteronomy 6, 4 and 5. Augustine with the Turning Point, and then there's a footnote at the end, in the first section, right there where my finger's at, and we'll get to that when we get to it. But so love your God. Matthew 22, 37 and 38 says, Jesus said to him, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. So a study in 2016 found that 41% of Americans make New Year's resolutions. But by the end of the year, only 9% claim success in keeping their resolutions. Reasons for failure to keep resolutions abound: unrealistic goals, poor record keeping, forgetfulness, and an unreasonable number of resolutions. And that comes from New Year's Resolution Statistics 2021 updated. They updated this article. From Discover Happy Habits, that could be a book or magazine, or a book or a magazine, from July 21st, 2022. So that just was back in July. So Deuteronomy 6, 4 and 5. Let's go ahead and get that out before we read this next. Deuteronomy 6, 4 and 5. Dang it. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength. There again. Same passage that we just read, Matthew 22, 37 and 38. Somewhat. So when it comes to making New Year's resolutions for the coming year, perhaps we should follow the counsel of 4th century church father Augustine of Hippo, who says, once and for all, I give you this one short command: love and do what you will. That advice comes from a series of sermons Augustine preached on love as discussed in the letter of 1 John. He also expressed the corollary, Corrollary. I don't know how to pronounce that word. It's a new word. But to have love and to be a bad person is impossible. We could blend Augustine's words with Jesus' words and say, love God and do what you will. So consider with one resolution for the coming year. Love God with all you have and are. Then do what you will. That should be the first and greatest resolution we make and keep. Decide to follow God, love Him, and you will be better off no matter what other resolution you may have. Everything else will fall in His time. So I just pray for better judgment, a new job, better my whole self. I've been going through a funk, a real bad, in this big, real deep rut since I lost my brother back in October of 21. Me, my mom, and my dad, we've all been in this rut, and we can't seem to get out. We need a little bit of encouragement to pull ourselves out of this rut and get back into a normalcy of things. Things have backed up big time. Dishes, laundry, doing what needs to be done. Putting groceries up. Being able to cook at home once again. Not going out too many times somewhere to eat. Need to have meals at home. We've got a freezer full of stuff that half the stuff we don't know what's there. You know? We've got stuff in there we don't know what's in there. And the stuff is in a certain position, and we need to get in there and rearrange it so it'll go in there better. But it is what it is. So that's what I'm going through. So maybe this coming year we can start digging out of that rut, start climbing out of that rut, get back to some normalcy once again. But Augustine says, love and do what you will. I think that's what they said up there. Love and do, yeah, that's what he said up there. We read that part already, so. But that's the moral. Love and do what you will. Love God and do what He leads you to do. Follow Him, and He'll bring you through that. So, but there you have it. 2022 is slowly coming to a close by the time you see this video. Still have a few short hours left, but the devotions are done with for 2022. And we'll be back tomorrow with 3 brand new devotions. First off, episode 947, part 1. We will be talking about all things new. Revelation 21:5 is our beginning verse for 2023, and it's from Henry M. Morris. And that will be at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock in the morning. This will be a normal Sunday. It's not really a holiday. You celebrated it between midnight and thing, but you don't normally celebrate New Year's the rest of the day like you do Christmas. Because yes, it's Christmas at midnight, but then 10, 11 o'clock you're getting together and doing your family get together and exchanging gifts, and then you have your dinner time somewhere in the mid-afternoon sometime, and then you probably sit around watching Christmas movies most of the day, so sitting there playing with the kids will be playing with their toys and gifts that they got and just being together. But with New Year's, you celebrate that at night, welcoming the night in. You still celebrate a little bit during the day, but you basically get back to normalcy a normal Sunday. So, but part 2 of episode 947, we will be learning to choose joy from Mike Whitmer, derived from Philippians 1, 12 through 21 at 1:45. So, and in tomorrow night's Turning Point weekend series, Turning Point, the Sunday, there's your new book. Let me find the page. We will be learning our weekend series for January. We're going to be learning about the best from Psalm 23, which is my favorite psalm, by the way. So I'm looking forward to the January weekend series. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 videos. The best from Psalm 23, and we're beginning with Our Shepherd. Tonight's episode was 443, or is it 433? I don't know. It's something 3, and then tomorrow's will be 434, 444. I don't know. I think it's 44, but the numbers will be there wherever it's supposed to be. So, but we're going to begin with our first one, Our Shepherd. Psalm 23 is the recommended reading. Mark tab with a turning point and footnote at the end of the second section, second little paragraph, and then Genesis. Our Bible reading is Genesis 1 through 4. That's where they're going to start you off. Turning Point starts you off. 4 chapters. And the Days of Praise on is going to start you off with 3 chapters. So, hey, they're about the same. So, stay tuned for those. I'll get to those in just a few minutes, but you'll see those tomorrow. Next year. Whatever you want to call it. But I love you, appreciate you, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Keep on keeping on and trusting God, and He'll keep you safe. And all you say and do in 2023 and beyond, I'm going to go ahead and just say it, since it's the last one. Let's go ahead and start saying 2023 and beyond, and what's left of 22, the next few hours. Keep on keeping on and trusting God. He'll keep you safe, and all you say and do in the rest of 2022 and in 2023 and beyond. And until tomorrow and next year, peace out, everybody. So long, farewell. Hope everybody kind of had a wonderful 2022 and looking forward to 2023 and what it has in store for us. So, from my house to yours, may everyone have a happy 2023. 3. And see y'all tomorrow with some crazy intro and outros. So, if you want to see what they are, come back tomorrow, find out. So with that said, God bless everyone, and Happy New Year, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Goodbye.